Hey guys, this is the Ultimate Warrior here, and I am back with another Road to AX, or Anime Expo, 2018 video. And this video will talk about my savings progress. So, if you saw by the title, I am more or less officially done saving for my hotel portion of it. So, yay! That was one of the bigger expenses to get out the way. That and the plane tickets for me and my nephew. So now that I have the hotel more or less paid for, I got to figure out if I need an extra deposit. If so, I'll save for that and get that knocked out. But I don't think so. I do not think so. So next to save for will be my cosplay, which getting a little bit nervous, but not too nervous because I haven't heard back from the lady who's supposed to be doing my cosplay, my Joker cosplay. I already picked down half of it. She's a little slow to answer, so I'll give it about a week, maybe two. And I was recommended the lady who did my last cosplays, she recommended her to me, so I'm not really freaking out yet because I trust her judgment. So I trust she'll get it to me. Yeah, but I'm trying to message her to get an update to see where the costume is in progress. And once it's done, assuming everything goes well, I'll owe her another $125 down because the thing was like $250, pay half now, then pay half when it's done. So that's one thing. So I'll be saving up for that next. Sorry, a little parched, but yeah, after just moving my camera. So yeah, after that, I'm gonna try to look into saving for food and transportation, mainly Uber and Uber for my nephew and I, and for food, because he's a very picky eater. I'm sure I've said this before, but so he only eats like grilled cheese sandwiches and pizza, which is a terrible diet. But you can look at my gut and know that I am one that cannot talk about diet. But so yeah, trying to find food places, it might be a little difficult, but it's nothing we can't manage. We just have to get there because I'm sure there are food places around. So not quite sure how much to save up between the both of us. And his parents is going to be helping pay for some of his food, thankfully. But between the both of us, I'll probably try to save up about $200. On the food side, we're not going to be eating like royalty, but I would like to go to a couple of restaurants. I was about to say hotels, but yeah, I would like to go to a couple of restaurants. There's a pizza place near the not too far from the Intercontinental Hotel we could probably go to. And then with our particular hotel, the Doubletree, I think there's like a complimentary shuttle within 3 miles of the hotel, so that's something else I gotta check out. And with the way I'm saving right now, while it's tough, since I've gotten the hotel out of the way more or less, I want to try to continue to save $300 out of my paycheck. So next payday, the rest of my cosplay will be paid for. And I'm not quite sure if I'm going to get another one commissioned this year. Probably not. But I figured I do want to go as a soldier, and I might need like an updated tactical uniform, which shouldn't cost me more than about $80, $90 for the parts that I need. And I know I said I wouldn't pay for my nephew to cosplay, but I'm kind of reconsidering. Maybe we could go as BSAA soldiers. I'm still on the fence because, at the end of the day, that is a lot of money, and he should just be thankful that I decided to take him at the last minute. So yeah, that stuff like that, it should probably come out of his money, but he doesn't really have too much money. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I be nice and try to get him a little cosplay? I'm still on the fence. But so yeah, there's food, transportation with the Uber. There's cosplays or cosplay, but then there's also souvenirs. And granted, I'm not really big on going to the exhibition hall and buying stuff, but only because Atlas is there. The Atlas booth will be there, so I will be making an appearance and trying to get there. Hopefully I can get there early enough. That way I could pick out the stuff I want, because the Atlas booth was big last year with the Persona 5 video game coming out. It was big. It's like, if I had to take a guess, that probably had one of the longest lines in there. It's like the line had to shut down and the store had to close for like an hour at a time here and there, just because it couldn't accommodate that many people. And now, not only with the game that came out over a year ago now, but also the anime has recently come out, and then there's the Persona 5 or Persona 3 and 5 dancing games out in Japan. I'm sure some people are going to be importing that and playing them. I expect this booth to be big. Maybe not as big as last year, but pretty darn big. So I want to try to get in there. And at one point, you know, thankfully they had like a pushover for a security. And he was like, no more people are allowed to pass. And this dude, he's just jumped the line, crawled underneath the rope. I'm like, well, if we can't pass this dude, he just hopped the line, and he was just kind of looking, and then everyone started passing, and I'm like, you know what, screw this. They're getting in line, they're getting the stuff I want. I'm gonna get in line, and I'm gonna crawl underneath the rope. I'm gonna get in line. And sure enough, I did, and just a heads up, I'm a pushover too. I'm as fluffy and soft and spineless on the inside as I am on the outside. So, and that's saying something. So I want to try to get there early to get the stuff I want, because all the stuff I wanted was sold out. And if that's the only booth I go to, I will be happy. Now I will try to check out the Access booth, because of the Otome games, but I haven't even had a chance to play those. But if they have some cool little trinket or something from, I don't know, Cold Realize or something, then yeah, I might check it out. I would like to spend a little bit more time in there, but I don't really have like an infinite amount of supply or of funds or storage in my luggage, which is something else I gotta think about. I might just skip the artist alley, although I didn't really go last time. I think I just kind of grazed by it. It looked alright. It just depends on how my schedule is. It would be awesome to get some good Otome portraits or Persona 5 things that are created, but then again, if I really want something created, I could just go to Etsy. But I don't know, we'll see. I can't believe this video is almost 10 minutes already. I wanted it to be like about 5 minutes, but oh well. No more, sadly. So yeah, not only I want to save for those, but I want to go ahead and start saving for my Premier Pass. Oh, before I get into that, I probably want to save about $200 just for souvenirs, and not because I buy a lot, is because the stuff there is expensive. So what I do buy is gonna go up in price, or will go up in price, or it'll just stay at the price it is, which, like, yeah, will take about a paycheck or two, depending on how much you make. But yeah, I also want to save up for getting a Premier Pass again. The first time it was like $388 something $388.72, and then it went up to like $425 something. So honestly, I'm just expecting this thing to go up to like $450. And depending on how I feel, whether I want to take my nephew or not, again, I may buy him one. I know he's under 14, so he could still qualify as a child. So if they don't give me too much harassment about him not having a Premier Pass, which I already called ahead, and they said that he has to be with a guardian. They encourage the child to be with the guardian under the age. So even if I have a Premier Pass and he doesn't, he will still get in because I'm his guardian at that time. So there's that. Sorry, my foot is like falling asleep. There we go. A little bit better. But, nope. Still falling asleep. But I don't want to knock my webcam out of gear. Alright, that should be better now. Sorry about that. So, yeah, I might get him a Premier Pass just to be on the safe side next year. Because you never know how some of these volunteer workers will act. So, if I could say he has a Premier Pass, well, you really can't argue with that. Unless it's like some rated, unless it's like some 18 or over event. Then, that's a different story. But yeah, that would probably be the next two bigger challenges to save for. At the very least, push come to shove, I'll get my Premier Pass. That's the main thing I want to save for. And just depending on how my nephew acts at the con, and if I decide to take him based on that, I may or may not decide to get him a Premier Pass too. It just depends on how I feel. And like I said, and how he acts. But at the very least, if in the best case scenario, if I do decide to take him next year, or if he wants to go, and then I'm okay with that, I'll at least want to have the money backed up for that. That way I can take him, which no doubt they're going to be going up. So, while it's not a main priority on my list, it's something I would like to go ahead and get done. And save up for that. Probably after that, another thing would be tip money for food and stuff, but that could fall under, travel and stuff like that. But I think those are the main things. I like to try to have at least $150 for emergency funds. But I should go for $200, but we'll see. At least $150. And thankfully my sister will be going with me, so she might be my emergency fund too. So hopefully nothing will happen in that case. But, it's good to be prepared. And it'd be kind of crazy to save up for Premier Passes and stuff when you don't have an emergency fund, because you just don't know what's going to happen, especially taking a child with me. So I just want to be prepared just in case something comes up. Which, with my last with my last Anime Expo visit, my first one, I'm glad I did have some extra money, because I got charged like a $500 deposit, something at the Intercontinental. It was just weird and out of place, and even my sister, who's been traveling pretty much all her life, even she was like, not many places charge this. But it kind of ruined my financial. I'm still recovering from that, not to put it lightly. So yeah, just want to be prepared a little bit. But I think those are going to be the main things. Again, I do have a GoFundMe if you want to help out on there. Work on my butt off. I'm actually tired because I worked overtime and got off this morning. Worked third shift. 8 hours in this case. But I did want to make this video before I started to either go to sleep or play video games or something. I just wanted to get this out there. But I do have a GoFundMe if you want to contribute to that and help out with my fund. I also have an eBay store if you want to check that out and buy. The proceeds will go towards saving up for my Anime Expo. after I take away from the shipping fees and the final value fees and PayPal fees, the profit that I make will be going towards Anime Expo. So if you want to help out that way, or share the stuff out, I'll be more than happy for that. So yeah, I just figured I'd make a little update on how it is going within the financial department on my road to AX. Getting more excited as the time draws a bit closer. So yeah, looking forward to the next update once I can figure out what to say for next, and I want to try to make a few more road to AX financial update videos. So yeah, if you happen to like this video, or you're a fan of video games or Road to Me games stuff, or a fan of cosplay, drink testing, taste testing, toys, reviews, stuff like that, I really got to change my ending. But if you're interested in any of that type of stuff or live streaming, then feel free to check out the rest of my channel. And if you happen to like what you see, then please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Do what you gotta do. Check out my eBay store and my GoFundMe. I'll put it in the link in the underneath the description below. But yeah, guys, do that for me, and I will appreciate it. Alright, guys, talk to you later. Bye.